Now I'm going to tell you right now, AUSA saying you bet not make the same mistakes as the original double agent, the original mole, Mike Sandoval. Because if you do, you're going to end up just like Mikey Mike, cut up, straight up leaking. His best move is just to leave Tommy alone, but I guess he's going to find out the hard way. We're going to talk about it. I want you guys to stay tuned.
It's done.
Do you want Tommy Egan alive, especially after hearing about your uncle?
It's because I want Tommy Egan to be my kill. Deliver Tommy Egan to me, and we can continue the conversation.
Be up all night.
Changing the digit on the Warren address? Very clever.
I tipped off the press about a divorce, too.
The boss will be very pleased with your work.
Good.
Tell me everything you know about Tommy Egan.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 4 Force, and we're going to be talking about Ortega, his whole game plan to take down Tommy, and of course, the mole, the double agent, AUSA Bill Tseng. You already know what time it is. This is a direct parallel to the OG Power, in my opinion, with Mike Sandoval. We know how that story ended. Well, we're going to see how this story is going to end. I just don't see it ending well for Bill Tseng. So I want you guys to let me know what y'all think is going to happen. Now, you guys, make sure you checked out my last few videos. Of course, I broke down that exclusive clip between Tommy, Miguel Garcia, and El Che. Check that out. If you're a fan of Bel Air, go ahead and check out the Bel Air Season 4 recaps. I dropped episode 1, 2, and 3 recaps. They're up on the channel right now, so get yourself caught up. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's talk about this topic of discussion. And to be honest, this was one of my favorite storylines out of this last episode. I told you, thus far, episode 3 has been the best in my opinion. I really did enjoy all the characters, or at least the majority of the characters, making all types of adjustments, just getting ready for what's to come. As I told you, we saw what Miguel Garcia did with Ortega, going behind El Che and Tommy's back, making this move. Will his game plan work? We also saw what your boy D-Mac was able to do as well. He did not go along with Jannard and Diamond's game plan, and that ended up saving his life. So I'm very eager to see what's next for all these characters and what new adjustments are they going to make when it's all said and done. Now let's talk about the OG mole, Mike Sandoval. Now we know back in the original Power, Mike Sandoval, he was working with Lobos. And deep down inside, we know he did not really want to be working with Lobos, but Lobos made threats to him and his family, his daughter. So Mike Sandoval did what he had to do. Now this whole storyline with Lobos and Mike Sandoval, in my opinion, it was great. They built it up. They didn't rush anything at all. It wasn't no quick deaths or anything like that. And this is why I'm happy that Gary Lennon is doing Power Book 4 Force, because he's going to make sure he brings in those key elements from the OG Power. And I believe we're seeing that right now with Power Book 4 Force. Now we know Mikey Mike did not have the best ending. He got dropped off, as we know. That boy was leaking. He met his fate. And even though he was doing all this to protect his family, he still ended up falling because he went up against Tommy and Ghost. And that's the last thing that you want to do. At the same time, he had issues with Lobo. So he was basically in a lose-lose situation. Now let's talk about AUSA Bill Tseng. He is in a lose-lose situation as well, in my opinion. Because at the end of the day, once Ortega does not need him anymore, he is done. You know what I'm saying? He knows too much. So that means most likely he gotta go. And if anybody finds out, and I'm talking about Tommy, if he finds out that this man is trying to get intel on him, he's done for. And if Stacey Marks finds out about what he's doing behind her back, he's done for. He may end up getting locked up, of course, but once he's locked up, adios. We saw what happened to Mike Sandoval. Getting locked up ain't gonna protect you at all. You got a lot of hitters out there trying to take you out. So as I told you, this man is pretty much dead meat, in my opinion. Now, the question is Bill Tseng doing this because he wants to do it? Or does Ortega have something on him? Now, we know in the last episode, Chan told Bill Tseng to tell him everything he knows about Tommy Egan. So we already know the whole game plan for Ortega. That is to take down Tommy at all costs. He wants Miguel Garcia to also bring Tommy to him as well in order for them to make that deal. So all the attention is on your boy Tommy, but let's just be honest. If Bill Tseng believes he's going to be able to get intel or even make a move on Tommy, that's not going to end well for him. That boy done. I mean, he basically got a death wish. He got to be wanting to get dropped off because doing what he is doing, being a mole, and trying to go up against Tommy, come on. We already know what time it is. This boy is up out of here. Now, we also know that Miguel Garcia made a deal with Ortega in the last episode. I do like how they're building up Ortega's character. They're showing us that he has a lot of pull. He has a lot of power, and he's not going to be easy to be taken down, even though he is locked up. Now, Miguel will be exposed. We talked about this as well. Once the secret comes out that Miguel is making this move behind Elche's back, all hell is going to break loose. The sad thing is, we know Ortega, he even asked Miguel, he said, would you leaving or working with me, would that be a problem with Elche? And Miguel trying to play it off like it's not going to be an issue. Well, yes, it is, because I'm going to tell you right now, once Miguel's dirt comes out about dropping off Elche's son, he is done for, which is going to cause a major war, and it can also stop his protection from the Marquez cartel. So Miguel, he is slipping up. I mean, right now it seems like everything is on the up and up for him. As I told you, I think Tommy most likely will lose everything. We know this just based off the trailers, right? But eventually Tommy will start making moves. I think Mireya will also help out when it comes to Tommy and exposing Miguel and the dirt that he is doing. And once that happens, we're going to see those end of the season adjustments. And once that happens, a lot of bodies is going to get dropped off. The question is, what bodies will that be? Will it be AUSA Bill Tseng? Will it be Ortega? Will it be Miguel Garcia? Well, a lot of bodies are going to get dropped off on both ends, in my opinion. Tommy most likely is going to lose some people. Of course, the fan theory is maybe JP is up out of here. Miguel Garcia, he may lose his life. He may end up losing his love interest, Cynthia. They did not bring her into the season for no reason. I think she's getting dropped off. Know what I'm saying? I think she's up out of here. But down below, I want you guys to let me know, what do y'all think about this storyline with Ortega, AUSA Bill Tseng, the whole parallel with, the original Power with Mike Sandoval? I do like this storyline. I'm very eager to see how it's all going to end. I mean, will Stacey Marks find out? Because AUSA Tseng, he ain't playing around. His mission is to destroy her at all costs. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see. I want to, see her reaction when she does find out. What is she going to do? Lock him up? I told you guys, Stacey Marks is going to have to go, under the belt. Screw doing things by the book. They want to play dirty. You need to go ahead and play dirty as well. So we're going to see how it's all going to unfold. Now, we'll be dropping more Power Book 4 Force videos for you guys. Of course, we got the final predictions. We got to get ready for the next upcoming episode, and I cannot wait to see how it's all going to go down. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.